Good morning, and God bless you. It's a little early today. Welcome to God Before Coffee. My name is Fred Garnes. Today's text is going to be taken from Matthew chapter 6, verses 22 and 23. And I'm going to read it here in the New King James Version, and then I'm going to read it in the Amplified Classic Version. And it says, "The lamp of the body is the eye. If therefore your eye is good, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eye is bad, your whole body will be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in you is darkness, how great is that darkness?" And now I'm going to read it to you in the Amplified Version. And it says here, "The light of the body is the eye. Therefore, if thy eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thy eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness?" Now, what I'm going to focus on here is the fact that your eyes are gateways to your soul. Your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. Your mind, your will, and your emotions comprise your soul. We are body, soul, and spirit. Now, there are a lot of people that are very, very careful about gateways in their lives. The gateway, the doorway to your home, men will protect. They will buy weaponry. They will construct walls. In ancient times, they had moats to defend castles and various means of protecting kingdoms, defending castles, defending homesteads, defending borders. But in the defense of all these things, what are you doing to defend the gate to your soul? Your ear gates, your eye gates. Because there is an enemy of your soul, and that enemy of your soul is the devil. And he's sneaky. So he's going to slip in however he can through your eye gates, through your ear gates. He's disguised as an angel of light. Just because it might look shiny, it might look good, doesn't necessarily mean that it is good. So I want you, children of God, to use discretion in what you look at, what you take in, what you absorb into your body, what you take in. Guard these gates, what you hear, what you see. But today we're going to focus on the eye gates. And I'm going to read it again. And it says, "The lamp of the body," what illuminates the body, a lamp illuminates and casts light on, is the eye. So if your eye is good, your whole body will be full of light. What do you want to be full of? A lot of people look at things, and that's what they become full of. That's what they allow in. That's what fills their spirit. That's what saturates them, because they let it in. And people say that. They'll say, like, they look at something and they say, "I can't unsee that." No, you can't unsee it. And you just let it rampage right on in without any thought as to what it is doing to you inside. You want to let someone just waltz right into your house. But when it comes to you, personally, you just let things walk right out. Just look at any old thing. Don't look at any old thing. Choose what you look at. Choose what you watch. Choose it carefully, because it will have an impact on you. People that are like dark and morose, and we wonder why, and we look at what they look at and they say, well, that's just a choice. They just like dark things. Well, guess what? It made them a dark person. It filled them with darkness. Not necessarily bad, but dark. They focus on, it's almost like it's considered fashionable. Well, I'm just a dark person. I like this kind of movie, and I wear all of this stuff, and I'm just like certain cultures, proclivities to darkness. But what do you want to be full of? Do you want to be full of darkness, or do you want to be full of light? Light reveals, darkness conceals. What is hidden in that darkness that might come out later? Be full of light. Guard your eyes. It says here in Psalms 101, I will set nothing wicked before my eyes. I'm going to turn to that really quickly here. Psalms 101, verse 3, it says, I will set nothing wicked before my eyes. I hate the work of those who fall away. It shall not cling to me. Now, it does not say I hate the people. It says, I will set nothing wicked before my eyes. It's a personal choice. I hate the work of those who fall away. Not the individual, but the work of those who fall away. And falling implies a descent that is almost not voluntary. When you fall, you don't choose to fall usually. You fall. When you trip, you fall. So, David says here, he hates the work of those who fall away, those who descend away. It shall not cling to me. Those works, that work, will not cling to me. It's a declaration. I hate the work of those who fall away. It shall not cling to me. I will set nothing wicked before my eyes. Personally, I say that. Psalms 119 also addresses this very directly. And it says, and David is saying this, and he's requesting this. These are prayers, these are songs. And he says here, turn away my eyes from looking at worthless things. So, wicked things were addressed. Now, worthless things are being addressed. Just because it might not be bad, it might be completely worthless. You can fill up with things that are completely worthless, or you can fill up with things that are going to bless you, that are going to increase you, that are going to advance you, that are going to protect you, that are going to edify you, that are going to build you up. Or you can focus your eyes on worthless things. Worthless. There's things that aren't worth your time. Not worth anybody's time. And we sit there and we stare at them like, guess what? What do you want to look at? What's going to change you? What's going to shift you? What's going to advance you? What's going to bless you? What's going to grow you? Turn away my eyes from looking at worthless things. And the rest of the verse says, and revive me in your way, in his way. Psalms 119, verse 18 says, open my eyes. It's a request. David is saying, God, open my eyes that I may see wondrous things from your law. Okay? He's asking the God of heaven to open his eyes and allow him to see what God wants him to see in his word. To cast light, to illuminate things, to illumination, revelation. Revelation. For things to be revealed, for his eyes to be open. One of the things that I say every day is, Lord, give me eyes to see and ears to hear what you have for me, the direction you want me to go. Your eyes are very, very important. Physically and spiritually. More so spiritually. Proverbs 4:25 states this. One moment. As I turn to the text, I have bookmarks. Cha-cha-cha. And that one I neglected. I'm pretty quick here. Gotta stay sharp on these pages. Proverbs 4:25 says, let your eyes look straight ahead, and your eyelids look before you. That pertains to direction. The direction you're looking at. You're looking in. You're looking all over the place. Your eyes are directed here and there and there and there and there. You're scattered. And a lot of times when you're scattered, it impedes your progress. And it lends to confusion in your life because you don't know what to look at. So it says here in the text, let your eyes look straight ahead. So that implies focus. What do you focus your eyes on? In one of the versions, I believe it, I'll just go to the NIV. It says, let your eye, if therefore your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. Single-mindedness. Single vision. If you have double vision implies it's blurred. So you can't focus. You choose not to focus. Or there's too many things. Your eyes aren't single. It's direction. Focus for your vision. You want to be full of light. Direction. Full of good things. So, Proverbs 4:25, let your eyes look straight ahead. Let your vision be single. What are you focused on? So watch your focus. Watch what you allow into your eyes. Set no wicked thing before your eyes. Set no worthless thing before your eyes. Matthew 5:29 says, if your right eye offends you, pluck it out. Now this is not literal. We're not implying that the God of heaven wants you to maim yourself because you're looking at something bad. But what it is saying is remove the temptation. If you look at certain things and you know you're not supposed to, remove them from you. Take them out of your scope of vision. Take that off the menu. I look at this and I shouldn't. Well, you know what? Maybe it shouldn't be there. Sometimes social media or these phones and this technology we have make it very difficult for things, for you to control what you look at. One personal example, there was a particular news feed that was installed on my phone. And every time I picked my phone up, there was something about some crime that was committed or some negative political news or something that was, and I couldn't control it. I pick up my phone and bleh, it's just right there in front of me. This is awful. This is awful. That's awful. This is awful. This is negative. That, you know what? I don't want that swimming around up here. So what I did was I was like, oh, and I went, ba-da-doop, done. And I closed the window. I closed the drapes. Not that I do not want to be informed, but frankly, I do not want that controlling what goes in my eye gate without me having any decision or any say in it whatsoever. Just letting it rampage right on in through my eyes. No. That is my decision to make. What I take in through these eyes. The window to my soul, I'm not letting anything just waltz on in there because someone decides that I need to know that. I need to look at that. No, I don't. And no, you don't either. So exercise discretion in what you let through your eye gates and understand it will make an impact. it will make an impact on you as a person, a physical person, a spiritual person. So I'm going to go back to the text briefly, and it says in Matthew chapter 6, the lamp of the body, what illuminates the body, what brings light into the body is the eye. Therefore, if your eye is good, your whole body will be full of light. What do you want to be full of? Because what you take in is going to fill you up. So moderate. At the very least, moderate what goes in through your eye gates, what goes in through your ear gates. It will impact you. How you respond to people around you matters a lot. I remember as a much younger person, I was quite enamored with Stephen King. I read everything that I could get my hands on. And what I didn't understand was the impact it was making on my psyche. And my father spoke to me and he said, he actually took my books away from me. And I was a little salty about it. I did not understand, but it was making an impact on me as a person because it was dark. And he told me that I had shifted, something had happened, and was happening progressively because all I was taking in, as I'm a voracious reader, was darkness. And that was what was coming out of me because my light, the lamp of my eye, I was letting anything just rampage in. And it affected me drastically. And my father removed all that from me, and there was a shift. And he gave me recommended things to read. My father would give me books to read. He'd say, son, I don't have time to read this. So why don't you read it, and you can tell me about it later. He'd give me book reports. But you know what? The books he put in front of me impacted my life and grew me. My dad always said, the two things in your life that are going to impact you the most are the books you read and the people that you meet. And now a lot of the things that we take in are off of social media. There were no cell phones and devices. But the things you look at, the webcasts, the movies, the books, the things that you draw your information from, the things you draw your entertainment from, they matter and they will impact your life. So don't let just anything in through your eye gates. If you have children or people that you steward, that you protect, that you shepherd, and they cannot exercise discretion, perhaps help them exercise discretion and moderate and control what they just take in through their eye gates, what they listen to. Protect those that are in your charge. Exercise the wisdom and discretion God has given you. Shepherd them correctly and protect yourself as well. So guard what goes in through your eye gates. Thank you for spending some time with me in God Before Coffee. God bless you, and I will see you next time. I have my coffee. So, cheers, God bless you. Have a great day. Bye.